Hey, how's everybody doing? My name's Yuri Hammerschmidt, and I'm giving you a guest how-to tutorial video. Today we're going to talk about how to get your nuts kissed. So, for those of you that are out there on the YouTube and you're trying to learn how to get your nuts kissed, it's very simple. You got to find somebody who is willing to kiss your nuts. And I know that might not necessarily be the easiest thing to figure out, but it's not the most difficult thing either. I guess obviously it depends on your age. But if you're within the age range of 15 to 23, you have a pretty good chance of getting your nuts kissed. I'm just saying. All right, so for all of you young lads that are out there, 15 years old and over, at this point you can't fake your age. So unfortunately, you're just gonna have to go with the flow. When you're in middle school, women love the confidence. All right, so basically you just gotta act like you're 18 years old, and you just gotta find somebody. Now it really depends on who you want to get your nuts kissed by, because if you're skinny and tall, you can get your nuts kissed by pretty much anybody in the school, especially the fat ones. So if you really want, you can just go out, find one of the uglier people in your school, say, hey, look, I think you're gorgeous. Tell them they're gorgeous, even if they're uglier than a pig. Tell them they're gorgeous, and you'll get your nuts kissed eventually. It's just a play. I mean, unfortunately, you have to play on some people's emotions in order to do it. You got to tell them you love them. You got to tell them they're pretty. You got to tell them they're 11 out of 10, even though that's not possible. You got to tell it to them. And then eventually you'll get them into like an isolated situation. You don't even have to force them to do anything. You don't got to go like Aziz Ansari on anybody, shoving your fingers down the throat. You just got to ask them, hey, I think you're cute. You'd be cuter if you kissed my nuts. All right, so that's one way to do it. All right, so now you're 23 years old. You're a super senior in college. You've been here for 7 years already. You have no idea how to get somebody to kiss your nuts. Don't worry, we've all been through it. All right, maybe not true. But, hey, at the end of the day, it's really not that difficult either. I mean, the same rules really do apply. Except this time you can get them drunk. And that is a major key. Go to a bar, go to a club. Go on Tinder. For you younger 15-year-olds, you should stop listening by now, because this isn't going to help you. This is just going to corrupt you. Alright, so if you're like 23 years old, 24 years old, you got pimples on your face, you got big cheeks, you look like a chipmunk with acne. It's not that difficult. I mean, it's the same concept. Except this time you just got to make them think that you look like a tall, skinny person. And it's really not that hot either. Get them drunk. Buy them a shot, maybe. I mean, it's that, you can't, prostitution's not good. Alright, so, okay. Easy answer, a prostitute. All right, we're not going to do that anymore. You could just, like, buy them some drinks. You might get taken advantage of. So, like, if they're, like, a 10, like a legitimate 10, like 7 and above, 5 and above probably, if you look like a chipmunk with acne, you should probably not buy their drinks. But, like, if there's somebody who also looks like a walrus maybe, you have a good shot. Now, save for the teeth, because you don't want to get your nuts kissed with big teeth. But, you could do it, I think. And so the big deal is, if you're trying to get your nuts kissed, you got to find a suitable person. You got to lower your standards probably. No offense. It's just in general. A really hot guy, if he wants to get his nuts kissed real bad, he's got to lower his standards. It's just the truth. And, yeah, you just gotta be confident. Puff your chest out. Be a big penguin. An emperor penguin. Don't be one of those tiny wimpy ones in Happy Feet that dance around and flick the wrist and stuff like that. You gotta puff your chest out, get that big golden hair flowing. And that's why you're going to do it. All right, so this has been Yuri Hammerschmidt. Hopefully now you know how to get your nuts kissed. And I hope that you have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I hope that you get your nuts kissed.